And there they are, Nara and Tarek.
Okay. I feel like you can pick your jungler here and you can be fine, unless they're picking something specific for Santorin.
Hope you're ready for this hover, Zyrene.
This Gnar, really blind though, and maybe I'm ready for the hover, but I feel like that Gnar, I'm going to stop.
Oh, the Gnar seems great.
Because the Aurelia from Hanszer can come out and just crush it.
Bjergsen is playing hard to get today. No Teemo anywhere. Look at that man. That is a man that will not be moved by your chance for Teemo. TSM looks like they're just discussing what they do want to pick. I agree with you. Aurelia seems like a very strong counter pick, so kind of curious to see the Gnar pick that early.
And there are a few other things that you could play into it and have a pretty good time, but we'll see what ends up happening. I think that Hanszer was one of the people who, when Aurelia was top tier, just picked her pretty much every time he could. The Terra coming out as well. This gives Energy a lot of engage potential with the Sivir, and also having the Gnar on top of it for the wallop.
Taking their time!
And he's gonna do it! Captain Bjergsen on duty!
Are you happy now, Internet? This is what happened.
This is what we've become, Pastry.
Well, that's Teemo and Ash locked in for Team, so
that's 9 weeks of resilience training out the window. They crack under pressure from the crowd. Weldon is going crazy. No, he probably encouraged it, but still.
I mean,
look at that smile.
Look, he's so evil. Energy, we'll see what they respond with here. I think in the back of their minds, they're like, I'm kind of expecting this. Wonder what GBM has in store. See how they finish their draft here. Looks like they'll need a jungler for Santorin. He already knows kind of what he's up against here. Although it does have to add Teemo into the mix. And of course, the GBM needs a champion for his curious looking mid lane matchup. They could of course swap it away.
Exactly.
It's not, the requirement wasn't that Bjergsen had to play it. It was that the team needed to pick it. They officially picked it.
Bjergsen tweeted back to that tweet and said, not me, please, because it wasn't specific. It could be Hanszer.
Well, if that gets locked in, it's not, but we do have LeBlanc locked in for GBM, which I think is pretty good. And looks like Olaf there for Santorin into the Rek'Sai, which is something we've seen quite often as well.
Yeah, pick the Olaf, just rush down the backline, especially with an Ashe and a Teemo. Like, he's going to be all over these backline carries, so great team to do it as well. When you pair a Sivir and a Tarek with an Olaf, the Olaf runs in with a linear stun attached to him from Bastion. Just, it's fantastic. And
mix up?
What is going on?
Bifrost having fun, I think. Going through a couple different champions here. Again, we do have a solo lane to complete here for TSM. That's about all we know from the draft in its current state. But we'll see what they do want to have locked in here. Bifrost is having way too much fun. Cracks a huge smile out on stage.
I feel like Bjergsen's talking more right now. So it's a Bjergsen champion.
All right, there's Talia.
It was Hanszer all along.
Maybe, but which champion does he get? Uh-oh, the mind games begin. Looks like it may be Hanser's Teemo. Bjergsen with the Talia. That's actually pretty smart in Gnar.
It's no longer Captain Bjergsen. He's been demoted. Replaced. It's Captain Hanszer on duty today.
Bjergsen, I am the captain now. Takes the Teemo into the top lane. I think they honestly tried to mind game NRG because if you quote unquote have to play Teemo or you want to play Teemo, this is actually kind of a smart way to do it because this top lane matchup feels way better than that mid lane matchup was going to be.
That's true. I mean, as soon as you pick the LeBlanc, you're just like, oh, nope, not going to go into that lane. Let's pick the Teemo and put it top lane.
What a day it is. Flex pick Teemo for TSM's possible final game of the summer split in 2016.
I said it was a dark day earlier. It's an even darker day because when I'm celebrating a pick a champion select that's not the Talia, I'm a little sad. Talia is my girl.
She's pretty great. Well,
not today.
What a curious way to start this second game here. Please keep the hashtags rolling in. Maybe Ulta one, we could have Teemo SM win. I know that's been a popular chant here in the crowd, but
Satan win, Teemo win. Same thing.
666XX officially here. Jigglypuff wins Evo.
Still.
Now look what happened.
It's hashtag energy win or hashtag TSM win.
And the crowd is hyped. They get what they wanted. They've been chanting Teemo before the stream started. If this is what you wanted, you've got it. Energy versus TSM and the cutest little bunny to ever enter Summoner's Rift.
My God. It's Cottontail too. Ah!
Alrighty then. For battle Teemo.
It is. Just get that on hit damage. mean, you blind the Gnar, and now it's the invade. So Svenskeren already used his smite. This could be crazy. Kiwi could get this, but we'll see.
Gonna have to pull it into the brush. Not by level 1 damage here. Haunts are gonna do some deeps. Kiwi get forced out. Teemo gonna get stunned, but Haunts are actually making sure the buff stays safe. Sven does get it safely.
Yep. Ends up defending, and is he gonna? He's gonna walk down to the bot side. He feels like he can't get dove here. Oh my god, is he gonna stealth like by experience range?
Can he sneak in? He's a genius! And again,
All right.
strategically,
Let's
this
go.
actually makes a lot of sense.
Wait, if that bottom lane backs, then it's not a lane swap anymore.
1v1 me, bro. The two most adorable champions battling
This is
the bottom
great.
lane. The unseen Teemo, question mark.
He's even gonna have more experience as well. No, seriously, because Quas had to split EXP.
Well, you said it. He can't play anything. There he
Oh,
is.
baby, this is great.
So actually, Australian lane as we do flip them upside down.
She's one of the only champions in the game that can clear the caster minions at level 1. And he's
Teemo
adorable.
died. Quas
But
looking for first blood. Sven knocks him out. Damage.
poison!
No! Quas barely lives on. No! It's a disaster. The Teemo has fallen. Look at that. Well, Haunter now doing some counter jungling. Actually looking to steal away the red buff here. Throws the shroom at it. Should be able to get this for himself. Red buff Teemo is pretty annoying. As Bjergsen going to get dove on again. Burns the barrier.
A little late, too. So
Blanc. Teemo also up as well.
like, all of these lanes are just actually insane. Like, we have Teemo versus Gnar, and then the bottom lane, like, Doublelift has Flash Ghost, and then he's like, Biofrost, you take heal.
Uh-oh, here we go. Quas almost mega now. Haunter's going to try and cut it out, but he gets not into the wall. Walt as well. Santorin going to upset the balance, and Haunter's got his flash, but he's going to stand and fight. No chance though as Quas takes him out.
And
Time to dive. Apparently, TSM back off to the inhibitor turret. Haunter now joining in, but that tier 2 looks pretty dead. Energy should be able to collect it here, and they will. Good little bomb back from Dalia. Quasto goes in, gets Biofrost and takes him out. Spin, flashes over, but Haunter, he's going to get blown up there by GBM. Doublelift trying to...
they're pinging him out. This is going to be great.
Uh-oh.
Because Santor's going to walk up, probably pink it. And, oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I love they're going in. They're really
back
putting
here.
dead. Cosmic Radiance down. Dazzlin actually gets dodged up by Haunter, but the Ragnarok's going to cause too many problems. Santorin takes out Teemo 7-0-5. Quas not too bothered. Svenskeren doing some damage here.
Yep.
Teleport in.
He's arrived.
It's Haunter. He's going to try and pick up a kill finally. Biofrost in as well. Quas, no summoners to speak of. Pass back in the mini, but Haunter, can he get it? He should be able to get the shutdown. And he does.
Teemo is on the board.
This is how it starts. TSM still very far behind.
Blown twice, and then just all that damage threat. Like, that GA, while it's being popped, you know GBM's going to pop somebody else.
Yep, GBM is a big problem for the squishy champions that TSM currently have in the pool. NRG take another turret now, 8 turrets to 1. TSM almost getting shut out of this game.
Yep, there it is, the Runaan's beyond hit build, slow everybody.
Do better, wave clear. We got a lot of issues. GBM's like, nope. Oh, chain not quite there.
Oh, got Kiwi Kid.
Pops the ulti down, Cosmic Radiance not going to proc. Olaf just goes straight in for Doublelift, and he's so dead. TSM forced the retreat back to their fountain. Energy going to take yet another inhibitor turret. And this is not defensible at this point. TSM, I don't think they can fight for this inhibitor.
Oh man, Energy. You know, if they end up winning this game, and then if they go to game 3 and win that one, they'll get that higher seed and knock down Phoenix 1. They're looking for that spot.
Certainly are. Santorin locked up a bit, but they're going for the kill here, actually. One Nexus turret down. Energy might retreat back, but they don't really have anything to do. Talia knocks them all back in. Bjergsen with a big play to try and defend his base. He's keeping them out as best he can, but Energy is just too far ahead. Room pops in again, TSM doing what they can, but Bjergsen gets dazzled, exhausted now as well. Arrow sails in and nails Quas. But Kiwi Kid too tanky to die. GBM just slays Teemo with the burst, and Doublelift goes down yet again after coming off a respawn. And we're gonna have a game 3. Energy gonna smash TSM in game 2.
Energy breaking TSM down early on. Kiwi Kid bamboozled by that game.
Oh, looking pretty happy with themselves, but they do have to do it again. And you know, TSM, Teemo pick aside, that game cannot be credited to that one pick alone. Energy played so well in the early game, and full credit to Santorin. I think, especially if you expect Double Lift to pick Ash again, Olaf just like GBM and Santorin made Double Lift's life miserable that game.
Yeah, they made it absolutely miserable. And those were the last two picks. They picked the Olaf and LeBlanc after they saw the Teemo Ash. And they were like, all right, 100%. These are our picks. Let's lock it in. Even if they don't like win their lanes, like the LeBlanc or whatever, if Teemo ends up going top and they get counterpicked, it's like, well, we're still going to kill this Ash, and we're still going to kill this Teemo. So those are great sources of gold for them early on, and that's exactly what they did. They kept running them down, and I thought that GBM played really well, and I thought Santorin got control off of GBM's play and was able to open up the game.
And you can kind of see that there, just such strong stuff from Energy, making sure they can find a lead in the game, and it turns out we're all tied up. So let's break down the series.